Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you taking the time to check us out, and if you're returning, well, I appreciate you coming back. So, for this adventure, we went out to Taylor's Falls. It was a little bit brisk of a morning, about 30-ish degrees, which for, the middle of March, I'm not going to complain about whatsoever. So, good day. Had about five of us that went out. Some good friends and stuff that fun to crawl with. So with just a vast variety of rigs. So we did some pent scale and then we did some micro crawling too. So good variety here. If you guys stay tuned. Um, Here I'm driving my class 3 comp rig. Um, I like to do comps and stuff. But it's nice to get out and just crawling for fun. It's a brazen high-low chassis on capper axles, deluxe shocks, 2.2 tusks, um, gobs of overdrive. I think we're running like 43% overdrive. So if you guys see, the front tires will just spin and like the back tires almost just sit still. So, uh, super fun rig. I love this thing. Um, it's been a work in progress for sure. But I'm definitely thinking we're getting it pretty dialed here. Was doing a lot of hard line and hang lines out here on this adventure. So stay tuned to check those out. But this is such a fun line right here because you guys see it. Just you have to slam it right on its side and work the throttle and servo you know, just enough so you maintain sidewall traction on that passenger front tire, and it pulls you up, and it's beautiful. So got Tim here. Tim's out here with his four-wheel steer death metal garage build. He's running H10 optic axles front and rear. About a 13-inch wheelbase on this. So this is about his second time out with this rig, so still working out the, you know, bugs and learning it. So done quite a few mods to my class 3 this winter. Um, so just kind of getting a feel for it and stuff. And for being so cold, there was actually a good amount of traction um, today, which was cool. So thanks Dino for the flip over. Um, but sometimes you just got to give it, and apparently that wasn't the time. Um, I was able to just walk it, or, able to get up that. And then we got Dino here. Dino's rocking a VRD Carbon, but he's got I think it's the brazen hardline chassis. So Dino's got that thing just dialed. Um, as with all his rigs. The dude is very meticulous and very like detail oriented. Um, and it definitely shows in the performance of his rigs. So this was a line that I saw that I wasn't even sure if it was possible. I spent probably 15 minutes here. This gap was nasty. Um, just kind of got to fall into it, and this was not the line. So it's super fun. Um, I don't know, I was just feeling spicy. I wanted to try some of the the hard lines or just make up lines, you know, to challenge myself. That's one thing that's beautiful about Taylor's Falls. If you guys have never been, or if you're passing through Minnesota and get the opportunity to, I would highly recommend checking out Taylor's Falls or Interstate Park at Taylor's Falls. Um, just lines everywhere. If you guys have been around the channel for a while, you've seen, we go here a lot. Um, Usually because you can find new lines and stuff. This line was really tough. I tried it from the other direction, and I couldn't get over that rock that I just came over. So tried it this way, and like I said, it took me about 15 or 20 minutes to of really trying to get it on camera. It took me about 5 minutes to get it off camera, and then I'm like, well, I gotta film it, and it's the curse of the camera. This is Adam with his leaper rig. Uh, Dude's got a solid rig. He really uh, beats on that thing and just it holds up and just takes it. So this thing's super cool. Heading over here for one of my favorite lines. Another one of my favorite lines here. I like to call it the transfer line. Um, do this in my SCX-10 Pro, and this truck just makes it look easy. When you're in the Pro, you're balancing on like two tires and just working it to get it around that corner. Whereas the long wheelbase and the 525s, I was able to just walk around it. Um, and my battery was hanging out the whole time. So this is the line. Um, you can see where I just pulled up. My battery's hanging out right there. This is a line that I've never done that Dino's working on here. Um, Tim and Dino have gotten it and can get it. I've seen others do it, and I've never been able to stick it. I'm trying to sell my SCX-10 Pro. It's the crazy colored rig. If you guys have been around the channel for a while, I'm trying to sell that so I can get myself a VRD carbon. Just haven't really had a whole heck of a lot getting that thing sold. So as soon as I can get it sold, um, I'm getting a carbon because these things are dialed. Uh, Dino falling over here. We got Ethan crawling. Ethan or Wisco Crawler on Instagram. Dude does crazy awesome body work on micros. So go check him out. Give him a shout. If you're looking for some custom body work on micros, the dude just does amazing work. So shout out to Ethan and Wisco Crawler on Instagram. So he broke a knuckle there on his Red Cat Ascent Fusion. He's put wheels and tires on it, and that's about it. Um, and then wheeled it for like a year of hard wheeling. So time for some upgrades. So this was a, a challenging, like, it's just a descent line. You wouldn't think it's so challenging, and then things like that happen where you just kind of flop. You know, it's kind of what makes it fun. Like, some of the stuff that you think is going to be super hard is actually easy, and the stuff that you just don't even think is going to be hard is just all of a sudden you're upside down. Like, how'd that happen? So it's one of my favorite things about this. Like, sometimes you just get surprised.
You can do it. You can do it. You did it. Yeah, buddy.
And the weather for
Look at you.
the
Look at
beginning of
you.
March, middle of March, couldn't uh couldn't be better. Like we could, I mean, could have, but for March, it couldn't have been better. I was super happy with the weather. Messing around there, trying to shoot some hang lines, get back up to the top there. Um, Something I've been really trying to mess around with because I don't know, they're just fascinating. When you see guys just hanging off the edge by one tire, holding on. So this is my Mias
I'm
Ripper
interested to see how these
18.
rippers do.
Uh,
You got them?
love
They're
this
not here
thing.
yet. I ordered them
Super
on
capable
Friday.
little
They
rig,
should have been here already. Well, I'm
and
not part of the club. The club. They wouldn't let me
like
order them until
I
Friday. I know.
I'm
I'm gonna
running
get those too.
Mias Isophonetics
I might put
under
those
it.
on rippers.
Um,
Depending on who. I don't know. I
Mofo
really like the whole.
Nano
I think you're supposed to be here Tuesday. Can I have them?
motor, PureTech
18.99.
ESC in it.
Special
Um,
McManus.
Mias
You
Trans.
get 18.99 with
It's
15%
just
off.
been a super capable rig.
They are.
As you
They're
guys can see
14.99
there, I
off
have like
the.
the adjustable weight, like almost loaded dice
But if the
type
sales
wheel
over, I have to replace
on
them.
it. And yeah, those are RC all-wheel drive.
Yeah, it's convenience fee.
Um, 1.3s that I've got the new Little Guy Racing claw hammers stretched onto with Club RC slime balls in it. If you guys have never tried slime balls for your micros, I would highly recommend them. Club RC slime balls. Uh, Best micro crawler insert there is, hands down. Um, yeah, they just help you crawl, and the side hilling is ridiculous. The forward propulsion technology, awesome. Puppy had this dog. Dude's looking at me like, "What are you doing? Get your camera out of my face."
Like, what are you doing?
So, that's cool. People bring, dogs and stuff out here too to Taylor's. Um, so found myself a little, valley. You listen, you hear a weird ticking, grinding. Just had some wires that fell up against the motor and were just clicking. So that was luckily that was just a quick, no big deal. So Adam here crawling. Luckily, I was
That was
there
thank
able to
you.
stop it with my foot. Because that's like a 6 foot fall, two rocks from there. That wouldn't have been good for that hard body. Um,
That water tastes better than the fresh
you
water.
got Bart driving and
Yeah, it's got
Otto
flavors in it.
riding shoddy in his truck. So
Don't worry, I'm not coming for
did
you, buddy.
kind of a train here. Me,
I
Dino, and
don't like
Ethan.
water.
Uh, Dino's running his little guy racing parts eliminator chassis, I believe. Um, with the Gladiator. We got Ethan's fully custom
Is this a new one,
rig.
Ethan?
This is my um,
So
FJ, I just put on a
got an
Lexan
FJ
body for the comp.
that
Bring the weight down.
he usually runs
Smart.
the body
Like
on.
60 grams with it.
He's on Super 8s on this.
Yeah.
But we have what's called Micro Madness by Joe Ropes coming up on the 23rd of March,
And the mounting
which
option.
might actually be after this video is posted.
The new chassis.
Oh, sure.
But he changed to a Lexan body for that, and as I told you guys earlier, he does amazing things with bodies.
He's going
And
around you. King
he
of
said this was just a quick spray throw together paint job that he did on a Lexan body, which that's a quick, you know, a quick toss together paint job on Lexan. Imagine what he can do for a hard body. Again, the dude does crazy things with paint. He's very skilled in that department.
Yeah. That was just a quick and dirty one. I didn't even like try too hard on it.
He's just quick and dirty.
Yeah, like I said, that patina job is killer. Super cool. So, just a little bit of follow the leader here. Dino's got a ripper, as well, and that thing just slays. He's winning pretty much all the comps and stuff with his
I
ripper.
think that thing's tired. I think so.
He's definitely the one to beat. The Gladiator here is a little tired today. She's been sitting on her roof quite a bit. So, but he's just this is just a recent build for him, so he's still working out the kinks and tuning. So I'm sure, he'll get it as dialed as his ripper here soon. Need more time to get out and play. So this is a fun line here.
Whoa!
Just a
Crazy
Lexan.
sound.
It was.
It's like a climb to a V-notch. So this is like my first time doing like GoPro footage of like the micros other than like at a comp. So it was a different experience. So definitely some learning to happen there, but and this thing just be hobbling up the long wheelbase sections. I was trying to ride the top of that rock, like where my rear tire is. I'm trying to do that with the front, but that didn't end up happening. So, giving us a little bit of a wave there. So this is a pretty gnarly line that we found. Never done it before. Dino tackling it here. Dino's, you guys can see here, a very skilled driver. Driver mod works hard.
Yeah. Got 2 kids.
Yeah.
It's
So
not heavy enough.
going for a similar line here with my class 1 micro.
And then I'll put the big 3D
This is a hard park chassis
Oh,
and
like a shovel, some rope, and
a Flub RC
plastic wrap.
L series hard body, Super 8 axles,
Nice.
57 millimeter megalithics on Traxxas wheels, slime balls in the tires, obviously,
See, that's what I want to find.
Enduro purple,
Hard body with a fan body.
brushed motor and brushed motor, Enduro purple trans,
Big Concepts used to sell a black
Big
fan
Kid
body.
Tiny Truck
Oh, yeah?
ESC.
You can't find them anymore.
If you guys
They're
don't
so
know
cool.
Big Kid Tiny Truck, definitely recommend checking them out. Super small micro ESCs
But it's got that
and
hardline
super
sticker
affordable
on it.
pricing.
Oh,
That's what I love.
You keep that in your
So
yeah.
they're all Escape 32 driven. So super easy to tune. You can tune it via Wi-Fi,
That one's doable.
like straight to your phone or computer, which is nice to have that tunability.
Yeah? Did you?
Oh yeah, man. He has
Just
the
picking a tire there.
red cat.
Running Proline big bores on here, so not a lot of travel. But this baby just works. I jokingly call it my hardline killer because it does some stupid things that it shouldn't do. Um, but it's such a fun rig. At first, I love my pink wheels and pink rigs. So, but I didn't think it was gonna go with the truck at all. But so I was gonna get some different colored wheels, but uh, actually digging the pink with paint scheme. So, I don't know, gonna keep it unless I find something else that's really cool. But kind of a tough technical line because for this thing because there's the approach angle isn't there. Um, and we tumble. So that is a line that I was able to get off camera. But curse of the camera struck again. So this is the line I don't think we've ever done before. And it it was tough, but it was super cool. It was super rewarding to nail it and nail it on camera. Um, you just got to get that drop just right because as you can see, it swallows your whole tire. And then we'll just flip you right over, just tweaked in there.
Getting that back.
Um, was trying to back out to get it to flop back over, but she just got loose on me, so give it another shot. That's what's super cool about this rig. Like, it was actually holding up a lot better than I thought it would. So, a little bit of a fall right in there. Got it. Got that hook on that passenger front tire. And then just turn right out of it. Such a cool line. Um, I don't know, it's super soaked. It took me about 10 or 15 minutes to nail it. So, we got Tim's Death Metal Garage right here.
Ooh, that pink did
It's just like a fun, one of the last lines we usually hit as we're leaving. I'm the camera's basically in a giant pothole. Um, I'm kind of straddling it. So this is kind of like a bridge around, a rock bridge around to the path again. Um, which is super cool about this place. So it's called Interstate Pothole Park. And the potholes are created from like glaciers a long time ago. Um, and there's some of the deepest uh, potholes around here at the park. So kind of a cool, if you come out and crawl, you get like I don't know if you want to call it a history lesson, but geographic history lesson. So that's pretty neat. But until next time, guys, get out and have your own adventures, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.